Hello everyone, this is Larissa and I'm here to discuss another engaging topic with you about data collection. So throughout the course that I'm taking with Liberty University, we have been looking at the uses of technology in the classroom, why it is helpful, and how it can help our students be more equipped and prepared to fulfill their aspirations in life. I found this week's topic to be interesting because it's one that I least think about as a teacher. For instance, how do I collect data? Have I been collecting data? As a first year teacher, I think I have. Yet it's something that is so easy not to notice. However, from reflecting on these questions, data collection is something we do all the time. We just don't always realize it. So the first question asks, discuss the importance and use of data collection and analysis in Chapter 4 of Robler and Hughes' 2019 text, Integrating Educational Technology into Teaching. Data collection is very important because it allows teachers to better plan instruction, to understand and analyze how well students are understanding different concepts, and it helps us to know when we need to reteach something or review. I like to think of it like a checklist. It helps us to keep track of where we are in our curriculum, where students are, and where they need to be. On page 130 of Robler and Hughes' 2019 text, there is a large chart that discusses some of the types, uses, and benefits of different kinds of data collection. For example, online surveys can help teachers with assessments while helping students with research. Spreadsheets are helpful when it comes to managing gradebooks and can help students learn how to explore and use data. Charts can help teachers present information. It can help students better visualize data. I can go on, but in short, data collection is important because it fuels how we teach and deliver our instruction, and learning to analyze and interpret data is key to being able to use it to provide better instruction and assistance to our students. So the second question asks, address examples of how you collect data from your students and how you use that data. Okay, when I first read that question, I froze because I couldn't think of anything right away. As English teacher, data is not often the first thing that comes to my mind. However, Robler and Hughes in their 2019 text give helpful examples of a variety of things that counts as data on pages 131 through 133. Here are some things that I have used. I use spreadsheets to help me identify if students are understanding concepts that I'm teaching them. For instance, when students play Kahoot or Blooket, both sites provide me with graphs and spreadsheets so I can see common questions students missed as well as questions they got right. I could also do the same thing with Google Quizzes, which is extremely helpful for analyzing assessments. From there, I know which concepts to reteach or if I worded a question poorly. I also use databases such as Aries when collecting data from my students. I'm not sure if every school district uses Aries, but if you're not familiar with it, Aries is a database that stores background information about students, such as things like class schedules, parent contact information, grade history, testing scores, and more. It also comes with a gradebook component as well. I use the Aries database primarily for inputting and checking grades for report cards and progress reports, but I also use it to check the language fluency of my students to help identify which texts may need more scaffolding than others. I check contact information in case I need to reach a parent, as well as special programs, which is a feature that will tell me if a student has an IEP, 504 plan, or is considered a gifted student. These things are helpful for me to know so that I know what kinds of students I'm working with when planning instruction and how to keep parents in the loop as well. Lastly, I do use visuals such as timelines, pyramids, and Venn diagrams. Again, I'm not math, so I mostly use these to help students visualize information they are learning and to help them analyze it. For example, Robler and Hughes in their 2019 text discuss on page 134 how students can use visuals such as timelines, pyramids, and Venn diagrams to support visualization. When I can, I embed these tools in the worksheets students complete to assist them in answering critical thinking questions. I've had students complete Venn diagrams, fill in pyramids when learning about the social structures of different societies, as well as timelines. The third question asks, have you taught your students how to collect and organize data? I think the short answer would be not formally. Again, since I'm an English teacher, I don't tend to have students complete activities involving spreadsheets, databases, and other forms of data very often. However, when completing things such as pyramids, timelines, Venn diagrams, I do walk the students through how to complete them so that they're not lost and can complete the task. The last question asks, what methods work well for you? In my classroom, using spreadsheets have been helpful when evaluating assessments and figuring out what went well and what did not, where students are strong, and where they need more review. Utilizing databases such as ARIES has also been helpful to examine student achievement data and identify important background information to help with planning and instruction. Lastly, using timelines, pyramids, and Venn diagrams have helped me to teach and present information visually, while also being a tool that students can use to help them analyze information and think critically about what they are reading and learning.